The third house, the sixth house, the ninth house, and the 12th house are all in a really interesting position related to the two angular houses that surround them, right? Because they are still a branch from the angular house that preceded them, but now because there's been a house in between, they're pretty far away from that angular house, though they are deeply rooted to that angular house's theme, right? They're much closer to the angular house that will follow them, but they will never actually arrive there. They never get there. They're leaning toward that and they never make it there. And I think that yearning for the next angular house is so present in the house themes of these cadent houses. And I think that we can see this in people who have really prominent like placements in these cadent houses, or like stelliums in these cadent houses, right? Is a deep yearning for the themes of the next angular house, right? I find that people who have really strong third house energy to have like a deep yearning for stability or for home, that feeling of being home, that feeling of arriving home, right? I find that people who have really strong sixth house energy tend to have a deep yearning for actual partnership, actual committed, balanced, compromising partnership, right? I find that people who have really strong ninth house placements, ninth house energy, tend to have a really deep yearning to impact the world, to have a material impact on the world around them. And people with strong 12th house placements, I'll be damned if they don't have a really deep yearning for self. And I also think that this kind of dynamic where they are deeply connected to a house that is like the past, but are like deeply yearning for a house that is the future, is also part of why these cadent houses like defy and reject linear time. Because like when it comes to linear time, the themes of all of these houses like are very deviant to that.